Where do you want me to begin? I've been in the fire service for 46 years.
32 years this year.
37 years.
My job is to prevent fires. So I keep the guys who fight fires in the firehouse so they don't have to engage in firefighting.
We do more with less. We do aircraft firefighting, which is ARF. We do hazardous material response. We do weapons of mass destruction. We basically have to do it all here with a anywhere from 14 to 18-man crew.
Well, I went to the Air Force initially when I was 19, and I needed to learn a career, you know, get myself going because I dropped out of college. And I wanted to serve my country like my father and my grandfather did. And then so I came back to the Air Force as a civilian employee because I missed it. I was stationed at Misawa, Japan.
Hong Kong Air Base, Taiwan.
Chanute Air Force Base, which is closed now.
Barksdale Air Force Base, Louisiana.
Reese Air Force Base in Lubbock, which is closed.
To Yokota Air Base, Japan, which is Tokyo.
Galena Air Force Station in Alaska for my second duty station for a one-year tour, which is now closed.
Guaya Air Force Base in New Jersey.
King Fahd Air Base, Saudi Arabia.
San Vito Air Station in Brindisi, Italy.
Oh, Lakenheath Air Force Base, England.
I transferred as a civilian from Robbins to here at Dobbins, and I've been here ever since.
Ellsworth, South Dakota, we had a B-52 that crashed. And I was a young airman, didn't know a whole lot about the fire service, still learning, and I don't know, it looks like the whole world was burning when that airplane crashed.
The Space Shuttle Challenger explosion in 1986. We were in the station, just doing our normal details, and it was lunchtime, and we were watching the countdown on TV. All of a sudden, we walked outside because you could just look right outside basically across the street, and you could see the space shuttle going up. And we were just watching it like it was a normal launch, because we'd seen, you know, several launches before in the past, and it exploded.
Somebody come up to the front gate and they had their child with a limp in their hand. They had asthma real bad, and the baby was limp. So we did some more CPR on the baby. We gave him oxygen. You know, the baby was breathing when the ambulance came, because we don't transport here at Dobbins. But when the ambulance came, they transported the baby to the hospital, and the baby was alive when he left us. And he wound up being fine later on. We found a couple days later, but that, you know, with me loving my family the way I do, my boys at home, that always gets to me.
But, you know, it's just one of those things that you want to assist everybody that needs help. Growing up in New York, there were a lot of fires in my neighborhood and surrounding communities. And so I wanted to be one when I was a kid and be able to help people that needed help.
I've grown more mature in this business from the standpoint of just having a greater appreciation of what this job is all about. I had the opportunity to be an instructor at the DoD Fire School for 4 years. And in going there, that really broadened my perspective of what fire service was all about.
I think now, more so than when I began, what motivates me more is going home to my family. That gives me a lot of pride in what I do. So my motivation to come out here to do a good job is so that I can forward the mission of the Air Force, which is a flying mission here, help people where I can, and to go home to my family at the end of the day.